Hi guys, our homework was to get the LCD display attached to our start of our weather station here, and here we go. This is what I have done to get my I'm starting to use formatting in here to shorten it up because I haven't got as much room to display what I was displaying on the computer screen. Most of these are 0 so that I don't have decimal points, but I've still got that one in there will give me a decimal point on the Celsius temperature showing from the onboard sensor, as I'm in the process of trying to calibrate my temperatures. You can see here I've added a +7. That's the line there for getting the temperatures from the onboard Pico. My DHT11 is really giving me some issues. I've gone really out of the box here. I'm sending my temperature readings to my humidity display, and my temperature is coming from my humidity sensor -6. Because at the moment it's 16.3 on that one and 16.1 on that one there, and so 17 degrees and 15.8 on my sensors here. I digress, so that's calibration. That wasn't part of the homework to get the temperatures put on the display. So of course I've done some formatting there, and then here I chuck that into the greetings 1 and 2, or should be called message now I think, and I've changed my headers there, and there's my Celsius from the DHT. It's all going to go into there, and then it comes down here and gets written as a greetings 1 and greetings 2. I've also changed how my button works. My button comes, well, at the end of each screen update, it waits here for equivalent of 60 seconds, but it's only got a 1 second delay. It checks the button and then has another, a 1 second sleep, and it does that 60 times until, if it sees that button pushed, then it breaks out of here by setting the wait to 1, which is the last loop, comes down here, takes that last one off, drops out of that loop and comes into this catch where it then prints on the display, release the button, so it lets the user know, how I've seen the button, release the button, and I will go on to the next screen by changing the display window by 1. If it's now equal 4, make it 1 again, so it comes back to the Celsius. So let's have a look and see how it works. We've got the button here, and watch the display. Okay, button down. It could have to wait up to a second, depending on where it is in the loop. And then there you see the counter's counting up in the bottom there. That just shows me how long I've held my finger on the button. If I've gone to sleep I'm trying to change it, but as soon as you release the button, it's going to move on to the next one. So you can press the button, it could be a second delay, and then there it is. You release the button and it carries on. Press the button, wait for it to come up there. It lets you know when it's been caught, and away you go again. Okay, but as far as this fella here, he could be for the trash dump. He's not playing the game. Bye.